structure of the BJP will clearly will show that it is concentrated only in certain communities and there are certain other communities are left behind.
The class of people who will have the first right over India's resources are the poor people. The poor people have the first right over India's resources. We are very clear.
I hope
I'm coming to the per capita income. I am coming to the per capita income. Without per capita income increasing, how will the GDP increase? 2014, the per capita income was about 98 lakh
income ranking. Our GDP ranking might be 5. Our per capita income ranking is 120.
That is because in the Congress rule, India was growing at 2.5% for 67 years. You call that the Hindu rate of growth. Now, when you grow a country for 2%.
Our agenda is not to divide society. Our agenda to have inclusive growth and egalitarian growth. And for that, you need to have data. I am not a believer in caste. I believe caste is the curse of India. But it is a reality. But the fact is, we need to collect data to see which sections of society are in which wealth is concentrated, landholding is concentrated, political power is concentrated, positions of authority is concentrated. In order to do that, you need to have a proper data collection. What you do with the data, how you act on it can be different. But you can't prevent data collection. For example, in Tamil Nadu, we give 7.5% reservation in college, in schools, in medical and in engineering for government school students. Which I think is a very, very good initiative. That could also be a model which could be replicated throughout India. Instead of only relying purely on a caste matrix, you could rely on the kind of school you went to and start giving a leg up. But you can't prevent collection of data because it's inconvenient to you. The truth which is coming out of the data is inconvenient to you, so you can't prevent it. You see, the BJP is again, I mean, I don't want to repeat
what is inconvenient to the BJP?
It is inconvenient because the power structure of the BJP will clearly will show that it is concentrated only in certain communities and there are certain other communities are left behind. You know the psyche of the North Indian better than me. You've written, you are a good reflector of society there, especially your term of HMT, Hindi medium types. For them, the greatest aspiration is to get into a government job. If this data shows that they should have greater access to government jobs, they should have greater access to education institutions, it could be a game changer. I don't know. But you can't prevent the collection of data. Why are you preventing the collection of data? Why are you opposing the release of that data? Because it's inconvenient to your power structures and inconvenient to the societal view you have. That is why the BJP is opposing it.
Annamalai, sir.
We have an OBC Prime Minister. I find it very, flabbergasted when Karthi Chidambaram talks about caste census. Did they not do it in 2004 to 14? They have numbers. But Sonia Gandhi madam said, we are not releasing the numbers because there is no unanimity in the cabinet. It is not that we don't have numbers. We have numbers. On record, Madam Sonia Gandhi said, we are not releasing the numbers because there is no unanimity. Congress government in Karnataka, before BJP was there, caste census was done. It was never released. Now we have to understand sudden fascination we see with Rahul Gandhi ji and other Congress leaders about caste. We believe the class of people who will have the first right over India's resources are the poor people. The poor people have the first right over India's resources. We are very clear. And BJP as a party, I don't know what social structure we talk. If you look at our chief ministers, look at our cabinet ministers, look at the women, look at the SC representation in the cabinet, look at the ST representation in the cabinet. Nobody in Indian history has given this kind of representation what BJP has given. So let us not fool ourselves and fool the audience to say, oh, there is no caste census available. UPA have the data. They never released it. Sonia Gandhi ji said there is no unanimity on it. Now, secondly, with respect to Karthi Chidambaram ji, I'm sure he's a very well-educated, erudite person. Please don't tell me that is doubting the Indian judiciary. Now, they have gone to Supreme Court. You got defeated. Supreme Court made you to make an apology for Rafale allegation, all single allegation. Now, suddenly you want to doubt the court itself. You say, no. That is the basic problem of Congress over the last 9 years. Nothing goes in their way. Then you make everybody a party to the crime. Now, this is unfortunate. I'm very sure he didn't mean it, because a person of this reputation and political stature in an Indian democracy, if you start doubting the courts, then there's no end to how the democracy, it will become the speaker and you're not able to come to agreement on a speaker. Unfortunately, it's reflecting the mindset of Congress, how Congress is internally thinking. Now, with respect to Madam Kavita, because I have to respond to some of the issues that Madam raised also. The basic complaint that BJP Telangana is making over TRSS. Now, this is a government that is stubbornly refusing to let central government schemes enter into Telangana. Stubborn refusal. Stubborn refusal. Find every single way to create an obstacle. Every single way to create an obstacle. Now, conveniently, in the last 10 years, when they say the growth has improved, of course, the per capita income of our country has improved. When Karthik ji says it's a country of 142 crore people, that is why India is progressing. 2004, when UPA 1 came to power, in the Global Committee of Nations, India was ranked 12th in terms of economy. 10 years they were in power, same population of 130 crore. From 12, they took it to 11. 2014, when we took over, the 11th largest economy, we took it to 5.
Per
The
capita,
same
please.
population,
No,
when
no,
you have
no.
the internal structure going,
Please,
per
Chetan.
capita
This-
income.